Hello and welcome to the 18 FM.
Welcome back, everyone.
I'm Will Hanson.
I'm Nathan Rayner.
And it's great to be live on the radio again.
It is.
Second show.
It's good to actually make a return.
It is.
We didn't expect this, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, apparently one or two things were said last week, but Ofcom came knocking on the door, so we'll have to be a bit more careful what we say this week.
We will. We'll keep it more tame for everyone.
What have we got for today in terms of a running schedule? So,
the first topic is our specific years of choice of film.
Then we've got a quiz question with the team from Nathan. Then there's an anime segment. I'm going to open up the floor there. Then we've got a continuation of last week's topic of conversation about is superhero cinema dead? Best villains, and then we'll be saying goodbye. But yeah, all in the hour.
Stay tuned, we've even got an interview for the superhero segment.
We do. It's quite a good interview, I thought. Quite awesome.
Quite good. Quite interesting.
Oh, and just to interrupt there as well, it has actually been announced who the next Bond is, supposedly.
Yes.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I really like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I really liked him in Kick-Ass, obviously.
Yeah.
I really liked him in Bullet Train as well, so I'm quite excited to see what he does with the character.
Yeah.
Again, part of me's a little bit upset that Idris Elba's not going to be doing it, but
he is in his 50s. But anyway, so we've got a great first song coming up for you. This is Gangsta's Paradise. And
you're listening to Demon FM with the 80s.
If he's flying, then we're dying.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to talk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the shit, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and the gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Money and the power, minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's tricky. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool.
welcome back, guys. That was Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
Coolio and LV.
Classic song, isn't it? It's
very good song.
Can't go wrong with it.
It's this sort of song that I would personally feel like someone that's not a rap fan could still enjoy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever met a single person who doesn't like the song.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Even my dad likes it. I'm surprised he likes Eminem, to be fair, but yeah.
Right, should we move on to our first topic then?
Just a quick mention for that song. It's from the film Dangerous Minds, which was released in 1995. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that. I was looking it up, and then yeah, there it was. But anyway, yes. Next topic, Nathan.
It's our years of choice. So, what is your year of choice, Will?
Mine is going back quite a bit, to be fair. I don't know who's listening, but I was born in 1995, and it's actually the year before I was born, 1994. We've got some absolutely brilliant releases that year. I remember being told about a bit of a controversy at the Oscars because of the winner. So we had, for Best Film, Forrest Gump.
I mean, yeah.
It's very good. I mean, one of my old lecturers didn't like it. He absolutely hated it.
Right, well, he's wrong.
But, okay, wait for it. That won instead of The Shawshank Redemption. For me, Shawshank is a much better film. Okay, don't get me wrong, I like Forrest Gump, but that is an absolute classic. I mean, we've got other things that year, like... what else we got?
Sorry, just coming back to
that. Yeah, go on.
myself. I think Shawshank Redemption is probably overall the better film. Yeah. But in terms of my own personal enjoyment, I think I prefer Forrest Gump.
You think? Okay. I mean, what else we got that year? So we had The Lion King, The Mask, Speed, The Flintstones.
Is that the one with Jim Carrey?
It is the one with Jim Carrey, yes. Dumb and Dumber with...
also Jim Carrey.
Yes. You literally just said his name. How did I not... I was thinking, what's his name? You literally just said it. Four Weddings and a Funeral. That's got quite a strong vote for the English audience. Interview with a Vampire. That is a very good film. We've got Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Kirsten Dunst as a child. It's a very, very good film. But yeah, there's True Lies as well. Did I say that? I think I said that. But yeah, it's quite a big variety of films there. But one of my favourites, Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that.
I mean,
that's
I feel like you've completely blown my year of choice out of the water now.
Okay, go on.
That is pathetic. Well, I chose 2007, mainly because of these few films I've got written here. I mean, we've got No Country for Old Men, which is
one of your favourite films, isn't it?
It's one of my favourite films of all time. I think it's amazing. I still don't particularly understand it, but I love it. We've got this one. I called it a movie highlight.
Yeah.
Not saying it's particularly good, but Spider-Man 3, the third film in the Sam Raimi trilogy, came out.
Okay.
We all know how well that crashed and burned.
I personally like that film, but yes.
Really?
Yes, I do. It's a I don't know. It had its problems, but yeah, I think, if I'm honest, it was a very strong film.
I think it's so bloated with too many villains. I think they tried to do too much.
Yeah, but that's how it works nowadays, you know. Let's just put in as many villains as we can.
And now look at how
they don't have the character progression
going now.
But you know, then you can explore different things, you know.
Yeah, I suppose.
What else we got from that year?
We got Run Fat Boy Run.
I remember seeing that in the cinema.
I mean, come on, it's classic.
That was kind of Simon Pegg's first stray away from Nick Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it weren't bad.
I'm not going to lie. It doesn't hold a candle to the Cornetto trilogy, obviously.
I don't think anything that
I'm just saying
Simon Pegg does well.
Hot Fuzz is the best film in the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
Don't bother trying to argue with me because you're wrong. We also in 2007 we had Evan Almighty, which to be honest, I've never seen it. Talked about it because I really like Bruce Almighty, which is also Jim Carrey, who just keeps returning today.
What's that bloke's name again? What's that bloke's name again?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I'll say it one more time if you'd like.
Can you write it down?
Yeah, actually. But I mean, Evan Almighty's, it's not a stellar film. But it's a pretty good continuation of the story from Bruce Almighty, which if you haven't watched, it's on Disney Plus.
I feel like I've gone for like the epics here, and you've gone for like casual watching.
Yeah, well,
it's a great film to watch whilst you're on your phone.
Pretty much, yeah. I really just wanted to talk about Bruce Almighty.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And then I Am Legend with Will Smith.
I remember when that came out. I think I was in year 7.
I was terrified of that film.
I don't know how I feel about that film. It was good, but I feel like it's one of them films where there's maybe it's just because I've got my own sort of like ideas of how it should have gone, but I feel like they missed a bit of an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The main reason I wanted to mention that, I wanted to talk about the creatures in it and how they used to absolutely terrify.
Did they haunt your dreams as a small boy?
Big time. I'm bigger than that now. I've gotten over it now.
Yeah. What if I dressed up as one for Halloween around your door?
I'd still cry. I think
that might actually be worth on the cards. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. So. I'm saying 1994, and Nathan here is saying 2007.
And regretting that choice.
Yeah. Anyway.
The next song now, which is Eye of the Tiger, Survivor.
Keeping in with our Mr. T theme. Hope you guys enjoy. Hello, and welcome back. That was Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. We've got the quiz round for you now. Here's a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What Rocky film was that song for?
Oh, stop it. I don't know. The only ones I've watched are
Rocky 3. There we go. Our producer Harry is
you could have
helping
chimed
make
in,
them
Harry,
cheat.
as well.
My bad. It was Rocky 3.
That's the one with Club Lang, Mr. T in it.
It is, exactly, yeah. But yeah, there's a bit of a weird question asked on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire the other night, which I thought was absolutely abhorrent, and so does a lot of other people. So, for the £64,000 question, which isn't really that high up on the list, Jeremy Clarkson asked a contender. From the 2000 award ceremony onwards, the Best Actress Oscar has never been won by a woman whose surname begins with which of these letters? G, K, M, or W?
That's atrocious.
Yeah, now, I don't know.
That's giving them no chance. I get it if it was one of the final questions. And even then, I still think it's a bit hard.
You need to know the names of 121 different women that have all been, reasonably big in the past 24 years. It is absolutely ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Right.
You know. Anyway, we're just going to jump straight into the quiz.
Go on, Nathan's got...
This is Quizmaster Nathan.
Yeah, I'm quite intrigued to know this.
And as well, as this sort of special factor I haven't told you about, and I haven't told you the question, obviously, because you just Google it if I did. Because it's getting close to Easter, and I'm on my very limited uni student budget, whoever wins has won themselves a cream egg.
Oh, brilliant.
Right? That's what you're playing for, boys. Honour and a cream egg.
Cass, I think you should take a picture of whoever wins the cream egg.
So, your question I want 5 answers, right?
Right.
Of what you think they are, the top 5. So, what are the top 5 movies with the most Oscars won the year of release? So I'm going to give you about...
release?
Yeah. I'm going to give you about... we'll say 2 minutes.
Ooh.
2 minutes.
Feel free... Alright, okay, you can get 1 minute then. If you don't want me to be generous, then...
What was the question again?
Wow. What are the top 5 movies with the most Oscars won the year of release?
That cream egg. He's gunning for that cream egg.
Well, I hope you all are. You know how much this cost me?
How much?
89p.
Mark, you're breaking the bank there, Nathan.
I actually was. That's the worst part.
I feel like I should know this sort of question, but I don't.
I've got one which I think is right.
Hang on. Sorry, Quizmaster Nathan speaks. Audience, please feel free to join in.
I'm just asking. Yeah, please.
Please do, and then as well,
Demon FM on Twitter, or X now, and
if you wouldn't mind going, putting your scores out, let's know. Maybe you could beat people. I'll tell you what, if you beat everyone, I will think about packaging a cream egg and sending it out to you. Think about it.
All the way to Chile.
Or maybe I said think. I never said I actually would.
Okay, so you could win a cream egg, but you're not going to.
No. You might. I don't know.
Right, I've got 4 here. I can't think of what the 5th.
Well, I'll give you 30 more seconds. All of you.
I'm struggling to even.
Can we have a hint? Right.
Have a hint. There's 5 answers to this.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm trying to think of the last one, and also I've got one that I'm pretty sure it's from like the 30s. Radio silence.
No. That is your hint. And you guys are out of time.
Okay.
I didn't even get 5. I didn't even
I've got 4.
We'll go through the answers systematically. Harry, we'll start with you.
Alright, so the 4 that I've put, I've got Titanic.
Yep.
I went for Avatar.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction and Interstellar. I forgot names of films and I just started trying to think of films that I could actually name.
What's the big film?
My friend Harry, you got 1 point.
Oh, let's go.
So, Haas, you're up next.
Well, with my limited knowledge, I got similar to Harry. I got Titanic, Avatar. I just went with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, you've also got yourself 1 point.
Yeah, that's something.
Right. Well, I feel like I've got 2 points. Titanic, Schindler's List, Ben-Hur, which I really am sure that won like 13.
Oh, it won 11.
11. Right, so that should be on the list as far as I'm concerned.
It is.
It is?
It is.
Yeah, that's from like the 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It says 1959 here.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'm completely wrong. Okay, fair enough.
Still got a point anyway.
And
right?
Lord of the Rings.
Yes, Lord of the Rings Return of the King.
Yeah. Schindler's List, was that on there?
No, it wasn't.
Was it
actually.
not?
I'll go through the list now. So number one, well, I mean, top three are kind of interchangeable. They all have 11 wins.
Oh, we're kicking myself here.
We had Lord of the Rings Return of the King,
Yeah.
Titanic and Ben-Hur, which all had 3 wins. This fourth one, I really hope my dad's listening because he'll be very happy about this. It's West Side Story, the original 1961 version.
Really?
Yeah, with 10 wins.
Really?
Okay. That's his favourite musical as well, so I'm really proud of that.
Okay.
And then The English Patient, it's a 1996 film with 9 wins.
The English I've never even heard of it.
Me neither, to be honest. But I would have also allowed The Last Emperor in 1987 because that also had 9 wins.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, please feel free to send in your scores.
I'm going to have to give them a Google. Right, anyway, so what song we got coming up?
We're going to move straight into the song. It's Everlong by Foo Fighters.
Of course it is. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
This is your student radio.
Shut up, fool!
Hello and welcome back. That was Everlong by one of my favourite bands ever, the Foo Fighters. Now, not actually film related, that song per se, but the music video is actually based on Evil Dead, for those of you who don't know. So, really cool music video, so yeah, if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. Right, so I want to open the floor up from this next segment. I'm going to actually leave the mic. I am not really an anime fan, however, I'm sat here with what I would class as three nerds, really, liking their Japanese culture. So it's, four nerds, is that? Fair enough. In our one of our lecturers is here as well. So I'd like to get your top 5 anime recommendations.
Just from each of us, yeah.
Just from each of you. Have a bit of an argument amongst themselves why either you're right or why the others are wrong.
Have an argument is Hassan.
Yeah. Well,
he's just itching.
I'm allowing that opportunity, you know. But yeah. What you got? Bring it on. Convince me.
Right. Does anyone want to start, or am I cool to just kick us off?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah. Right. So my top 5 list, I'll just briefly describe them as I'm going through them. Okay. The first one, number 1 choice, Jujutsu Kaisen. It's incredibly popular recently.
Is that the name of the show?
Yeah. Okay. I can send it to you if you want. It's a bit difficult to remember, but it's very realistic. It's good. It's worth it. Okay. Attack on Titan, it's a classic. I'm sure the others will speak more about that anyway. Okay. So I'll leave that. Cowboy Bebop. It's a rather old one.
I started watching Cowboy Bebop.
Right, so you understand the magnificence.
I mean, sorry, I was burping. It was about 8 years ago, though.
So might be worth trying to read it.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Yeah. I'm going to leave my 4th one, and barely going to talk about it. I'm going to leave that to Harry anyway. It's Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, he'll talk all about that. Okay. My 5th one is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's just weird, but the best kind of weird. Okay. And the weird that's led to world fame, because they've done collaborations with Gucci, the Louvre, the French Museum.
The Louvre?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great. And then a little honourable mention, if you've got Netflix, watch the Akira movie. It's not as good as reading it.
I've seen Akira.
Even just watching it for the beautiful animation is worth it.
Yeah, Akira.
I'll pass it on now. Pass it on.
Go on then, Hass.
Alright, so Nathan was wrong, but
yeah, of course I was. So, he's just a normal.
I'm going to just correct him now.
Got the most basic answers.
So we've got number 1, which is obviously Attack on Titan. It'll make you question your life in a good way. Demon Slayer, it's just like, if you like art, you like Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, it's like a good way to do Western superheroes, but in Japan, I guess.
The Japanese twist.
Dragon Ball, again, that's just a classic.
I've got to jump in with Dragon Ball.
There's a lot to watch, though, isn't there?
There's a lot to watch, but there's a lot of good stuff to watch.
Watch the original Dragon Ball Z.
I feel like
that's what you need.
If I was to watch that, I'd need to have like a year off from life.
No, that's One Piece.
The 5th one, I didn't really have a 5th one, but I decided to throw in One Punch Man just because
I've seen One Punch Man. Well, no, I've seen season 1. I'm waiting for season 2 to be on Netflix. I don't know when the hell that's going to happen.
Yeah, season 1 and 2 are good. It's just there's not enough content for me to decide how great it is, because the first season's,
I love the first season. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
If you read ahead as well, it's pretty good, but it depends whether you're the type of person who wants to do that. If you're just a more casual viewer, it's still a good show.
So, these are my correct answers, so we'll move on to any incorrect.
Go on then, Harry, what do you got?
Nathan, 2 of ours are actually the same.
Yeah.
So, we both have Jujutsu Kaisen, and obviously I've got Hunter x Hunter. I have the tattoo of Kurapika's Judgment Team, wrapped around my arm. I love Kurapika so much.
It's one of the best.
I highly recommend that you... Hunter x Hunter, it's a bit of a long show, but it's really worth the watch. The characters are just so likeable.
Okay.
I just like them. They're just nice people, and the powers that they get all work so well.
Okay.
It's really cool to watch.
Yeah.
It's really innovative how they do it. Like, one kid's powers is playing rock,
paper, scissors. Gon's power is just rock, paper, scissors.
It sounds weird, but
cool.
if you do decide to give it a go and you watch it, you'll understand it. It works out, actually.
It's one of them. I mean, Japanese culture is obviously extremely different to Western culture. I don't really need to say
other ones that I've got.
Sorry, go on.
Naruto, obviously, which is a classic.
Naruto Runners, everyone knows that.
Again, maybe read it, don't watch it.
Yeah, watching it,
I can't read backwards books.
If you are going to watch it,
fair enough.
you can go onto Google, skip all the filler episodes. They're just not really worth it. It literally cuts about 150 episodes out of it.
Really?
Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is just.
I've heard that's very good.
A very, very good.
I think that would be up my street.
And my final one is not actually an anime. It's an anime movie. It's Your Name. It's a beautiful, beautiful film. I highly recommend you watch that. It's not even that long, but it's really good.
Your Name?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it is.
I was going to say, I think I've heard that.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
It is really worth
on
watching.
YouTube.
Where's Google? I'll have a look at that.
Oh, it's interesting anime, by the way.
Your Name?
And that's my list.
2016. Is it 2016?
Yeah.
It might be 2016, yeah.
Oh, 8.4 out of 10 on IMDb. Yeah, okay.
It's really good.
I'm
Worth a watch.
I'm open to give that a viewing. I don't feel I've got time to watch something like Dragon Ball Z.
I get that.
Watch Attack on Titan.
You should make the time, but to each their own.
With my 7 jobs and my 14 different projects that I still haven't edited, then yeah.
Yeah, maybe not then. Yeah, never mind.
Exactly. Right, what we got up next? We have got. Talking about anime, we've got The Rumbling by Sim, which is from Attack on Titan. Hope you guys enjoy.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, will you laugh at me? If I lose it all, if I lose it
Hello, welcome back. That was The Rumbling by Sim from Attack on Titan. So I don't know if you guys remember last week we spoke on the topic of is superhero cinema dead. it's had mixed reviews. Mixed comments, you'll say. A lot of the comments are quite negative, though. But I spoke to a friend of the show yesterday. He's a media. He's not a media student. He's a film student. But he's doing well for himself. Joe Ringlands is his name. He's hoping to move into short film directing. But yeah, I asked his opinion on is superhero cinema dead?
In terms of Marvel DC, what have we got to look forward to, would you say?
DC, well, DC was in the bin, I would say, but James Gunn is hopefully making it come back.
Do you think that's too late?
Nah, I don't think. I think the later you leave it, the better rebooting a franchise would do. It feels more. I mean, I don't know. I'm more of a DC guy just for the Chris Nolan films.
Okay.
That being said, like Batman vs Superman, I wasn't amazed with. Justice League, nah, I'm really not amazed with. Yeah. But I think I don't know. He's making like a Batman and the Brave film as well, I think.
Yes,
I've
heard about it. Is it animated?
I think it might be live action.
No. Oh, no. I'm thinking of the show, aren't I? Okay. I've not heard that, in fairness.
Yeah, there's like a few titles that he's like leaked.
Yeah.
Which look cool. There's like a Superman
he is doing... I've seen that. He is doing an animated one, though, isn't it? It's the... it makes me like the Suicide Squad. I can't remember the name of it now.
Yeah, I can't.
That's really fucking me.
We both know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Do you think they're just paying attention to the money, how much it's making them? And do you think that's where they're going to fall short?
Yeah, you need someone who... I mean, just to go back to James Gunn, you need someone who is kind of passionate about the franchise. Yeah. Whereas Marvel, they're kind of just like getting whoever they can in just to try and make money.
So that's where they've gone wrong in terms of directors and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they had Joss Whedon, obviously. He did Buffy. I mean, he went on to finish Justice League. Obviously, that was after that. But, you know, you can tell he is a bit of a nerd in his own right.
Yeah, especially for superhero, like the superhero genre. I think James Gunn's like excellent for that. He makes like these films like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's so wacky. Yeah. You know what I mean? It just fits perfect for that sort of genre.
It's also like the director of Dune, though, isn't it? You know, if he hadn't dipped his feet in with, say, like Blade Runner before and Arrival, wasn't it? He did that as well. Yeah. I can't actually pronounce his name properly. It's French, isn't it? French fan. Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, I think I've seen it written down. I'm not.
Written it says Dennis. It says Dennis.
We'll say Dennis.
Yeah. Even with him, I think he's done it so well because he's a passionate nerd.
Yes. Exactly. You've nailed it. Yeah. I reckon that's it.
So yeah, that'd be the message to Marvel and DC. Then get the passionate nerds involved.
Get passionate nerds involved. Yeah.
So, get some passionate nerds involved. Personally, I think that is probably where they are actually going wrong. What do you reckon, Nathan?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty blatantly obvious when people like James Gunn, as you know, mentioned throughout the interview, are coming in and making such perfect comic book films.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you hire more people like him?
You would think. Anyway, we have a lovely song from Olivia Rodrigo now. This is for the new Hunger Games film that came out last year, I think it was, the end of last year. This is Can't Catch Me Now.
You're listening to the A-Team on Demon FM.
That much I know.
Blood on the side of the mountain, it's writing all over the wall. Shadows of us are still dancing in every room and every hall. The snow falling over the city, you thought that it would wash away the bitter taste of my fury and all of the messes you made. Yeah, you think that you got away, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Grew waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. But you thought I'd never do it, thought it'd go over my head. I bet you figured I'd pass with the winter, be something easy to forget. Oh, you think I'm gone 'cause I left, but I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Grew waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll feel it all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. Me now, I'm coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now. I'm higher than the hopes that you brought down. You can't catch me now. I'm coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now. I'm higher than the hopes that you brought down. You can't catch me now. Coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now. You can't. There's blood on the side of the mountain. It's turning a new shade of red. Yeah, sometimes the fire you found it don't burn the way you'd expect. Yeah, you thought that this was the end.
Well, that's quite a sad song, isn't it?
I know, but it is quite a beautiful one as well.
I'm yet to watch the film though, so I feel like
the music video that we watched yesterday though was well put together.
Yeah, definitely.
Pleasantly surprised.
But in all fairness though, that song does kind of link into our next topic. So for anyone that doesn't know, the Hunger Games, the film that's just came out, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, it's about President Snow, who is the main villain of the Hunger Games franchise. Which brings us on to our next topic, the best villains. The best villains. There are obviously going to be some difference of opinions here. Yeah. I do agree with Nathan in terms of who he's who he keeps harping on about, but I do think there's better.
I'll jump straight into it. My favourite movie villain of all time ties back into a previous segment with No Country for Old Men.
Yep.
Is Javier Bardem's Anton Chigurh.
Yep. I have him here. He is number 8 on Empire's best villains list.
Well, I mean, Empire must be wrong then.
So I mean, according to Empire, there's 7 better.
I'd agree with 7 more.
I don't agree with number 7 enough there.
That one, yeah. Neither do I.
Kylo Ren.
Never mind. I mean, Anton Chigurh. He's like death incarnate in the film.
He is the most deadpan face, sadistic person that is. Yeah,
I mean, in one of his first scenes, we get to see him strangle a police officer in broad daylight to death with the handcuffs he's wearing, and I mean, it's just a testament to how good of an actor Javier Bardem is. But if you've seen his face in that scene,
but he's great in Skyfall as well, isn't he?
He is. He's an amazing actor as is.
He's one of my
favourite actors. Personally, that probably helps with why I like Anton.
I've seen him in some odd films, like he's in one called Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I always remember my dad putting that on, and I look back now and think I was probably a bit young to watch that. It's about a love triangle. It's him, Scarlett Johansson, and I can't remember the other actress's name, but yeah, they both sort of end up falling in love with Javier Bardem, and they're not fighting for him, basically. So it's a bit bizarre. But yeah, is a very sort of like charming, seductive man in that as well. So
I mean, he's anything but charming in.
Yeah. So
he comes in, he kills you, he gets his job done, he leaves.
Yeah, it's a testament to his range of actors, isn't it?
I mean, in one scene as well, you have Tommy Lee Jones's character coming into a apartment, which is a previous crime scene, and they cut it in with shots of Anton Chigurh hiding in the darkness with his weapon, and then when he opens the door, it's no one's in there. It turns out there's just like little play shots. It's the possibility that he could be there.
It's that tricking the mind.
He is the lurking danger.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I need to rewatch No Country for Old Men, to be honest. It is a good film. I would have to disagree though and say that Hans Lander, played by Christoph Waltz, is a better villain, because you know what, he is an extremely charming man. He is extremely friendly when he needs to be. He's extremely sinister when he wants to be.
I don't like this, but I think I might actually have to back down. I'm just remembering Inglourious Bastards, and you are right.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz, I mean, he's amazing. He's in Django Unchained, which is, funnily enough, also
complete polar opposite.
He's like the nicest person.
But you know what? He won an Oscar for both.
And deserved. I think it's amazing.
Very much deserved. I mean,
speaking of Django Unchained, we have to talk about Calvin Candy and Stephen.
Calvin?
I mean, you can't talk about Calvin Candy without Stephen, because while yes, he's the one who's front of the Candyland.
There's a bit of trivia, which do you know about the bit of trivia where he
cut his hand on the glass and carried on going.
You see you literally see him do it, and then he starts picking the glass out of his hand that is just gushing with blood.
I know, it's about he carries on seamlessly as well. I mean, that's a testament to how good of an actor he is.
I feel that's just adrenaline that just got him going through the scene, to be fair, but then he's like, what was it?
Calvin Candy and Stephen they're such evil people, but
Tarantino is very good though at writing a good film. I think. I mean, if you True Romance, if you ever get the opportunity to watch that, it wasn't directed by Tarantino, but it was written by him. It was back. I think it's before Reservoir Dogs, I think.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right. So he wrote a few films, and that's how he actually ended up funding Reservoir Dogs. But yeah, True Romance. Christian Slater, cannot remember the woman's name. I think it was one of the first ever films that Brad Pitt was in as well. Oh. It's just got this like little sort of side role. It's like, that's Brad Pitt. What the hell's he doing? Yeah, it's just randomly in the film.
It's odd to see him as a side character. Usually.
But a few of the little honourable mentions.
While we've got the time, let's talk about Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah?
I mean, come on. Yeah? Arguably best horror film of all time.
It was the first ever horror film to win an Oscar.
Yeah, he won Best Actor. Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor for his role as Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. And he only had 17 minutes of screen time out of a nearly 2-hour film.
But talking of that, though, Darth Vader.
I mean, he's classic.
I think it's 10 minutes screen time he had, and he... my phone's going off. It's flawless. He's always going to be the best villain. But anyway, we'll stop waffling. But talking of villains, we have a song from Kanye West.
I'll introduce our first villain, Kanye West. Yeah, with Stronger.
Yeah, enjoy.
This is Demon FM.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. Let's get lost tonight. You could be be my black Kate Moss tonight. Take secretary on the ball tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. They don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Right now, that has to statement. You should be honored by my lateness. That I would even show up to this race. So go ahead, go nuts, go ace. Especially in my pastel on my face. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take this, take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you made plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tipping this drink, got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. Try to get in front of me. It's 1,000 views, it's only one of me. I'm tipping, I'm caught up in the moment, right? Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, so we gon' do everything the kind like. Heard they do anything for a... Well, I'll do anything for a blonde, and she'll do anything for the limelight, and we'll do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't live much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya. These crystals don't act alone ya. This OJ had ice and toners. Don't act like I never told ya. Don't act like I 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 told ya. Baby, you're making it faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. 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 You know how long I've been on ya. These crystals don't act alone ya. This OJ had ice and toners. Don't act like I never told ya. You know how long I've been on ya. These crystals don't act alone ya. This OJ had ice and toners. Don't act like I never told ya. 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 Never told ya.
Welcome back, guys. That was Stronger by Kanye. Yes, I'm not going to say anything about the artists involved, but I think it's a good song. Anyway, we're gonna just quickly, before we're going to have to love you and leave you, we're going to put out the question we want you all to answer, preferably if you could answer to the Demon FM Twitter or X, whatever it's called.
X, yeah.
Who is your favourite movie villain?
I was just about to say another person there, but I thought, no, I'm not I'm not doing it.
Okay, this is good. Hopefully we can avoid libel again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a very wide variety. I mean, everyone used to say Loki. I'm not really that massive fan of Loki. I think he's a bit of a Weasley villain, to be honest. But yeah, then you've got others like the Joker.
Either way, we'll let you message us.
You guys have a think, and it'd be nice to hear. But also, so we've had 2 shows now, and we think we might come back for a third.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think it'd be good fun.
I think we should. So, I think you should all flood the Twitter or X with your replies.
But this is for now our last show. So
well, it was lovely having you all as listeners.
And thank you for tuning in. But so to finish us off, we have Barricades, which was picked by Haas, and it's by Hiroyuki Sawano. What anime is it from, Haas?
Right.